Welcome to this part of Spyro Free Reignited. This time we are doing the rest of Evening Lake. Which, we're starting off with Bentley, the Yeti. And Bentley is crap. I'm saying it outright right now. Bentley is the worst character to play as in this entire game. He's slow. He is kind of strong. Doesn't really matter too much in this game, though. And he's a big target. And also, his camera angle and playstyle is really bad for this game.
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro, but first I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
The character and voice actor himself are great, just the gameplay part sucks. And you'll see exactly why.
Hey bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
Yeah, this is Bob Follow Me, and you'll be seeing him every single time we go for a Yeti level. And this is all we really do. We go around using our big fucking ice club to smash shit. We also use it to spin about in order to reflect things, and that's about the gist of it. There's nothing else to this, and ultimately, his levels are, no surprise, the absolute worst of the game. Especially at one point where we get the most infamously hated of all the freaking minigames in Spyro 3. It's a nightmare, that's for sure. But yeah, grab all your gems, then go see Bob Follow Me.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we can make the roof cave in.
And that's really the only purpose of the spin move, to reflect things. It doesn't really do damage, it just reflects. And it's kind of awkward by, you know, knowing when it's going to reflect because this camera angle is just god-awful. Now, to be fair, this is a camera angle that is used for a lot of current shooters. But the thing is, for those games, you are almost always either locking in and getting a lot of hit going, or you are shooting. You are not trying to reflect with a well-timed spin attack or some shit in order to avoid damage, or to reflect an attack back. Usually, the defense part is very easy and straightforward and requires you to hold the button. Not the case here. Because developers know that trying to do any kind of defense with this kind of camera angle is a fucking mistake. Especially when it's very close in. This camera angle also doesn't help on the fact that it likes to zoom in a lot when you're trying to move around and do shit because it keeps hitting the roof. And because of this, keeps squeezing in on the whole Bentley here. And, yeah, it's just bad. For this part of the game, it's just a really bad camera angle. It makes Bentley's level suck.
Another gong, great. I bet we can cause an avalanche with this one.
So, yeah, this is the most of the entire thing. And the good news is that you really don't reflect anymore after this. For the most part, every level after this is just a simple beat the shit out of everything level. Because I believe even the developers knew that this little reflecting bullshit, yeah, it's not gonna last long. It's not good. Also, push this box all the way through and you get a skill point. Alright, so we got an egg here for Charlie. And now it's time to look around, push some boxes to get a bridge, and also take care of all the enemies and gems and such. The good news is that every Bentley level is small. It's never big, never that long, they never are really. But it's not big enough that would make going around here a pain in the ass and also glitch. However, I will say that Bentley's level here is by far the worst level to go through. And the worst intro for any of these side characters in Spyro 3 because it really showcases, unfortunately, just how bad Bentley is. And that should not be the intention you should get from any of these characters. Even in Spyro 3 Original, Bentley sucked. No one liked Bentley. Every other character was much better than Bentley. In fact, the next minigame character, or, you know, next ally, is actually our final ally. And, his gameplay is by far one of the better ones. Which, yeah, this does mean that Bentley's is pretty much the worst one to go through. Especially with a certain fucking minigame. This minigame, no one likes. No one's happy to go through. Everyone in the fucking world who has gone through Bentley's shit knows exactly what it is, and knows exactly how bad it is. In fact, this minigame is one of, if not the hardest minigame of all of Spyro 3. So, yeah. It's not regarded well, and neither is Bentley. Anyway, let's go talk to Bart because he won't give us the egg until I talk to him manually, which is stupid.
Thanks, bro. Here's a little something for your rock.
And yeah, the video starts glitching. But don't worry, I got the egg now. And hey, we can leave. Which means that it's now time for an event. What's the event? Well, now that we've done Bentley, unfortunately, this means that a certain friend of ours is going to be leaving us. And once he does, it locks his character out of all levels until he is freed. So, for the rest of his homeworld, we are no longer going to have this guy with us anymore. Yeah, Hunter's an idiot. What do you expect? Anyway, we're not dealing with him anymore anyway, because guess what? The rest of this doesn't need Hunter anymore. But we do get this.
Spyro, I have just received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
Yeah.
Some Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen. I know you do it. Go and show him not to mess with us. Remember to block his high punches and hit him low when he tries to block.
Yeah. Welcome to the Yeti boxing match. Every player's most hated minigame of all of Spyro 3. Anyone who has actually played this game and done this minigame hates this with a fucking passion because the Yeti is a bastard. Now, I don't know if they made this easier or not, but I didn't have as much trouble as I did, like, every other time I played this in the original game. I might have lucked out. But for the most part, all you have to do is just keep punching the shit out of him until he's done for. Now, the game says it will automatically, you know, block down when you're not doing anything. No, it doesn't really. In fact, the blocking for down doesn't work, really. I've tried it. He still gets me every time. But blocking above does work. Doesn't do much for you, though. And hey, I won against the Yeti, which is an easy one, really. Next one's harder, though.
You really showed him. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't my ball.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy to get his ball, which he won't get. But we do get an egg, and then we have to fight him again.
Go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back.
Yeah.
This time off with a stupid egg.
Yeah, the game really starts bugging out. Sorry about that. I don't know why my footage keeps doing this, but I do have good news for you. You see, the skill point here is to actually beat him within 2 rounds. Yeah. And believe it or not, I beat him on this very first round. He's much harder to take care of in this second go. And he will fuck you up. But the good news is I got lucky because I just kept doing this thing of high punch, low punch. And yeah. As long as I kept doing this, he rarely ever tried to hit me. And yeah, that's really it. I managed to get him in like the last second, so go me. I won against the Yeti in 1 round, and I got my skill point for it, as well as my egg.
It's just another stupid egg.
Oh, just be happy we got something, you fucking little shit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bartholomew. He's annoying. But hey, we did it. We can leave now, thank God. The Yeti has been defeated, guys. And I defeated him in one go. We can now move on to Charmed Ridge, which is right next to a speedway. You shouldn't miss this. And yeah, the gem collecting against Hunter one I don't find hard. The Yeti boxing match, though, I do agree, sucks. And I'm glad I got lucky on that one, this recording. Anyway, now it's time for Charmed Ridge, which is weird.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Velinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Oh no, we can't let that happen. I mean, it's a weird mission to do, you know, stopping someone getting married. Though I don't get why exactly everyone's trying to be kind of mean right now against this. I don't know, maybe she's fine with this, you know. Maybe ask her. Anyway, there's more assholes about here, like the Vinox with crossbows and such. And also, these cat guys, which will increase the size of these enemies. Kill an increased size enemy, though, and you get an achievement. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, the story gets even worse from here.
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Azrael.
Yeah. Calling the fucking guy a loser. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not good to force marriage, but do you have to call him a loser? I mean, don't you think there's a good reason as to why this guy is, maybe these guys don't like you much? I don't know. I just find it mean that they would call him a loser. Just call him Prince Azrael and leave him alone. Besides, unless you're someone for marrying, you shouldn't be being a dick, honestly. Also, doing this gets you past that. And as for that guy up there, you in the original could make a nice little jump up there, but you can't in this one because double jumping doesn't exist anymore here. So let's go see Moneybag, see what he wants.
Well, Spyro, today is your lucky day. The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. If you simply pay a small toll, they'll be happy to raise these steps and let you pass.
Wow, working with him, huh?
You have chosen wisely, Spyro. I'll tell the wizards to raise the steps immediately. Oh, and best of luck rescuing that princess, or whatever it is you're up to.
Yeah, thanks, Moneybags. I'm glad you know what's up right now, you bastard. Anyway, they will lower it when you get to the last step, so jump immediately. And yeah, that's about the gist of that. So now we can move on forward to the second half of the level, because this level loops. It's honestly kind of small. There is a side area, though. To get up to the side area, we need to make a bit of a glide across the water here. Right after we get past these continuously moving steps, which we can take care of by taking care of that cat up there. But first, we got a fairy to talk to.
There's no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal our poor princess.
I don't know, I mean, yeah, this is bad. But at the same time, these guys don't make it very clear to me that, Prince Azrael here is an asshole. They're honestly making themselves look bad. I mean, these cat guards suck, but outside of that, I mean, yeah, Prince Azrael himself, not too much of an asshole so far, compared to these, pixies who just call him an idiot for no real good reason. I mean, yeah, urgency and all, but no good reason to insult. Unfortunately, we'll be dealing with them later. Right now, we got this fucking guy. I don't want to talk to him. I gotta talk to him, don't I?
According to legends, there's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain.
I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it.
Okay.
I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. He said they were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
Thanks. As long as I stop looking at your fucking face, that'll be good. So yeah, this one's all about spitting seeds. Yellow seeds bring out a flower, purple seeds bring out a mushroom. You can land on the flowers, and you can jump and bounce on the mushrooms. Think of it like Bug's Life, except the leaves are flowers. That's about the gist of it. Also, there's no little fan thing, which would have been very useful, but that would have been overpowered for this level because it's a really small little area to get through. And really, it's mostly just a puzzle. All you have to do is look around for the seeds, spit them into those spots, and then maneuver around from there. All while dealing with Jack. I don't like Jack. I don't like his design. He's a creepy motherfucker of the original game. I never had good times with Jack. It's just... his eyes, guys. His fucking eyes. Anyway, we're now on the halfway point, and guess who's appearing right now? Oh, you can climb, huh? Great. Stay away from me.
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Thanks. And also, yes, I believe this also voiced by Tom Kenny, the same voice as Spyro and SpongeBob, which means you can hear both of them at the same time.
You've been doing great so far. Why don't you take 2 more seeds?
Right. Now it's time for the second half, which is going to try and trick you a little bit. We'll get to the trick later on. For now, let's just, you know, get past all the bullshit and away from Jack here, because I don't want to be anywhere near this creepy motherfucker, and unfortunately, we're going to be seeing him one more time by the end of this. I'm sorry, guys. I know. He's a creepy fuck. But we have to deal with him. Anyway, there are a few little seeds around here. They're all mushrooms. But the main thing here is one of these mushrooms we're going to have to actually take back. You see, the trick here is that the game is going to give you a flower seed. But for what you have to get through, a flower seed is not going to help you for this last stretch. In order to get past this bit, you need all mushrooms. But the game isn't going to give you all mushrooms here. It'll give you 2, but you need 3. The third seed is that flower one there. What do you do then? Well, the trick here is you're supposed to flame one of these mushrooms. I would suggest the second one here. And then replace it with the flower seed. Once you do, take the mushroom seed over, and there you go. That's the puzzle. No, I'm being serious. That's all you have to do. There is no specialty to this, no real trick to this. It's just a, you know, a simple trick to deceive you, but one that is very quickly noticeable and one you shouldn't really get caught up by too much. Once you got your mushrooms, though, plant them all free and just make a big bounce line all the way through, and you get to the golden goose. And that's it. And yes, this entire little side mission here is based on Jack and the Beanstalk. There is no giant. Unfortunately, no giant will crush and kill Jack here. But hey, we do get the golden goose, which is great. Oh, for fuck's sake, here it comes again.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs as a souvenir.
Thanks. It's not gold. Anyway, there you go. 85 eggs. Nice. Let's grab our gems and then get out of this fucking nightmare area, because I don't want to spend my time too much around here. And honestly, we're near the end of the net level anyway, so we're not gonna save the princess. let's go do that instead of hanging around with Jack. But first, right down here and you'll find this. Now you have all the gems in this area. That's it. That's all you need to know now. Let's leave. There's nothing behind here, by the way. I don't know why there's little back areas around, but, you know, nothing there. Okay, now to get the hell out of here. Continue on forward and you'll find some boulders. Dodge them. They shouldn't be that hard. And then take care of the wizard cat fucker here. And then glide around and you will find your last fairy. As well as a door. She won't talk to you. She just bamfs off. Fuck talking to you. Just go save the princess already. We don't want her marrying this loser cat. This freaking freak of a nature. We don't want this fucking vile, disgusting creature taking our beautiful princess. That's basically just some gain from these fairies. And when you see what the verdict is here, you'll kind of feel the same way. I'm getting the vibes I got from Spyro 2 with this one. And they were not good vibes, because people we were helping were being assholes.
Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Asriel just the dreamiest? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Asriel says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
So yeah, the fairies and the cat wizards have been against this. But, yeah, they're going forever anyway, so off they go. Happy marriage. Okay, that little meow there, I can understand why she wants to fuck that. Anyway, we're not done here yet, because we have another side mission to go to, which involves Sergeant Bird, and also more enemies and gems to get, including that vial. Yep, we're dealing with another mystery vial. Mystery vase, sorry. So yeah, take care of this cat enemy right here. Grab the gems. And then go around to the right over here, in which you'll find basically the Sergeant Bird portal. In which we go through something that is honestly pretty easy. And involves witches. A lot of witches. It also involves a bitch.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. Just a friend, you understand. Strictly platonic relationship. Certainly not a violation of military protocol whatsoever. What? What are you giving me that look for?
Yeah, sure, Sergeant Bird. Sure. Anyway, here's the bitch. She ain't very nice.
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. That is, unless you want to battle the witches.
Wow. Either I kill some witches or I lose my bitches. Well, we know the answer to this one. There are 5 witches for this first round, and yes, there are 3 rounds. And because our attack homes in, it's very easy to take care of these guys. Now, another thing is that there's another skill point here. The skill point involves destroying all the windows here. That's it. Destroy the windows, that's your skill point. Pretty easy, honestly. Also, yeah, after a while, they will try to home in on you.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
Great. So yeah, time for round 2, which we're taking care of 10 witches now. And the best way of dealing with them is to just keep shooting at the entrance. It will actually take care of a good majority of the enemies. Seriously, it's that simple. And yeah, there you go. That takes care of the second round already, honestly. Pretty easy.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turned the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, do be careful, okay?
Now she's starting to care more and more. She's getting turned on by us killing witches. Anyway, turn again, but this time we can't touch the floor. Then again, you should be touching the floor anyway for this one. And yes, Sergeant Bird's full name is Sergeant James Bird. Just in case you didn't know that. They don't bring up Bird's full name much in this game. I believe that's the only time that ever happens, really. Every other time, it's just, you know, Sergeant Bird. Anyway, defeat the witches and you'll be done to get your date.
You did it, James. Oh, I knew you weren't the leader of the hummingbird resistance movement for nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves. But first, I have a present for you.
Oh boy! Oh, it's an egg. Wait. What are you implying, lady? Oh, fuck that. I am not ready for that yet. I'm leaving. Okay, so now it's time to get the rest of the gems, which, first of all, there was this path right down here for a cave, which has our, you know, next egg with Benjamin. There's also a fire ability here. We get the fire ability to take care of those two wizards that are dealing with the stairs that, you know, Moneybags paid. Unfortunately, killing the wizards does not give us our money back. In fact, we get fuck all from them. Moneybags with the rest. They got gypped. There's also a rocket here. Flame that to break a thing. Okay, so now it's time to take care of all these flames here. By, you know, not fucking up. So I killed that enemy right there. Go around, kill this enemy here. I wanted to kill these guys, but I only took care of one of them. Because these fireballs can only go so far. Take care of the gems, and then get yourself all the way back. Going for the stairs again, because it only needs one to pick them up. And then go back up that ladder and use your flame ability to take care of that one last wizard. Once the wizard is dead, the stairs will stay open the rest of the level. Which you want, because otherwise you gotta deal with the dumb timing bullshit. And also, it's the last time you have to use the flame ability for this level, so yeah. Okay, now glide down here, glide over to the left, like so. And then glide across in order to get over to your final egg, as well as the gem killing that cat. We got Mo! I think it's too sick to give us beer, but we got Mo now. And hey, now it's time for gems, which one of them, Sparks, won't fucking collect. Seriously. It's a green gem. It's right down here. We will never collect it. It's stupid. See? And the last of it happens to be these jars. So go around breaking the vases, like so. Don't miss any. And that's it. That's the level. Pretty basic now, isn't it? And yeah, after take care of this vase, get the gems from it, you're basically done. Charmed Ridge is very simple. You shouldn't have any problems with this at all. And yeah, it just kind of keeps going for a little bit here until I eventually take care of it. Which is right over there, which caused me to climb the ladder and then glide over because it's a bit too high to go through otherwise. And that's it. That's all the rest of the gems. Now we can leave. Now it's time for the cutscene. The halfway cutscene. Except we already got the halfway cutscene. This is more like the last level before the boss cutscene, I guess. And it's an actual cutscene this time, not just, you know, Hunter running about and then, like, 5 seconds and that's it. This is an actual cutscene with some dialogue. So, enjoy the capture of Hunter to see what's going on with him right now, because it's got a character here that is of importance, and you all know who it is.
Hello. I thought you might be hungry.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
I had to help Spyro rescue the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes, this was their original home. But a long, long time ago, the sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back, if you let me go.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, Hunter tried, but failed. And yes, probably didn't tell Hunter that the dragons used to be here, because Sheila told us this. The fuck Spyro, you're not gonna tell your good friend Hunter anything? Anyway, now it's time for everyone's favorite level of the game, Fireworks Factory. As far as I know, everyone loves this fucking level because of its song. And I will admit, Fireworks Factory's song is really good. And I do like the remake of it here, but I'm not a huge fan of the level itself. But yeah, now it's time for the last level of this fucking whole entire homeworld, Fireworks Factory, in which we meet a reoccurring character we've met before in Spyro 2, who is going to be very interesting, and very interested to see us again.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you could help.
Yep, they're back. Greta and Handel. And once again, Handel's gone off somewhere, and we're helping Greta find him. And as you can hear, this is the song. Yeah, anyone who likes Spyro likes this song a lot. Anyway, the ninjas here are annoying. They will keep spawning, unfortunately, around this area. They don't have any gems, by the way, so just don't bother killing them unless they have a gem. Which they eventually do, just not these ones. Yeah, see, that's the first one with the gem. And yeah, you just kind of go for the entire level, taking care of all the gems, and there's a lot of branching paths to this one in order to find all the stuff, including lava. This level also has a, in the original it had like this little spot here which you couldn't access normally. It was an out-of-bounds spot that had like a life jar in it. And then nobody knew why it was like that, but there was no breakable wall to get over there, so you can only get it from going out of bounds. As far as I know, I don't think it's in this. It might be, but I couldn't find the spot because I forgot where it was. Though I'm pretty sure they didn't actually do anything with that spot. It's not even actually in this. But who knows? Anyway, for those guys with their shielded metal armor there and throwing bombs at us, you're supposed to flame the back of them, in which, you know, activates all their bombs in their back and then kills them because they run off and explode. Flaming it in the original was actually kind of easy, but the hitboxes here make it much harder now. So, yeah, timing is of great essence for those enemies. They are one of the reasons why I don't like this level much, because trying to take care of those big guys in this level is a pain in the ass. The other big pain in the ass is finding all the gems, because there's a lot of areas that are just off to the side and just in little spots and whatnot. They're kind of difficult to find. And also there's this jar here which you can only break with a rocket. But not a normal rocket which you flame at. No. It's a spittable. Yes, there are spittable rockets throughout this level, which is interesting, like fireworks. And they will break these boxes, so you need that for that one. as we run forward, more ninjas will keep coming at you to try and kill you, so take care of them. Avoid all the bombs. Flame these guys, by the way. And, yeah. That's about the gist of it. And, yeah, the ninjas will keep, you know, coming up from the roof and keep trying to back off up to the walls in order to just try and, you know, come back to where they were before. Which is a waste of time. But whatever. Also, Greta will help us out here.
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon to get across here. Simply climb aboard. As for me, I just have to free my mind.
Yeah, Spyro sucks. He needs a can to get across. Greta? Fuck gravity. So yeah. Greta and Handel are like the badasses of the games. It sucks you don't see them ever again after this game, really. I mean, see them again in later games would be great, because I honestly like Greta and Handel. I mean, they're obviously, like, parodies on, like, the fairy tale characters. Hansel and Greta. And Gretel, I mean. But Greta and Handel, they're fucking great. I love them. Oh, by the way, ninjas. Take care of the ninjas. Oh, sorry, Dylan. I forgot there was that one, too. Luckily, there was a firework here to take care of that big guy. And hey, there's Greta right there, which means that we're at the end now. Or some enemies right in front of her. Well, let's go around, take care of this shit, and then go help Greta out by taking care of the rest of the enemies so we can get to the exit. Also, there's a side thing there, which means that Handel is obviously going to be inside that portal. He's pretty much in all the side missions, like before. So yeah, take care of the boxes, which have ninjas apparently, and then let's go back and see Greta, and, you know, help her out, because I'm guessing she needs some help right now to get past these enemies and get to Handel.
It looks like the sorceress has already used the plans to build her own rocket. We have to destroy it. Just follow me.
Well, fuck me then. Why am I here? These two can handle themselves. I have no purpose here except for getting eggs and gems. Also, I'm surprised it doesn't actually get destroyed. Yeah. Egg's fine. Somehow, it's like the strongest egg in the game.
Hey, look what was in the rocket. They must have been trying to put it into orbit.
Yeah. And somehow it doesn't have a single crack in it. These eggs are indestructible. What the fuck?
If you see Handel, tell him I've gone back to Evening Lake to finish work on the professor's rocket.
No problem, dude. Wait. The professor's rocket? Also, yeah, as you can see, there's our final ally. She misspelled our name. She's got our monkey, guys. Oh man, how am I gonna beat her now? But yeah, there was a trick here which you could actually glitch into this area without having to get the monkey, but yeah, they fixed that too. Are you even surprised? They made sure that the hitbox up here for that was like big enough to be like a roof almost, so you can't really glide under. Anyway, now it's time for some side missions. One of them is a mini-boss, no surprise, and the other one is just going through some platforming bullshit. Let's fight the mini-boss, which is the most annoying mini-boss in the game. The double dragons. Yes.
Uh-oh. You'll have to use this combo power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to super fly and super flame at the same time.
Hey look, it's back! I was wrong, this does get used again. It gets used about 3 times maybe. But the third time there's no portal, it's just instant. But it is a portal here. And it's infinite. It will never run out. So that's great. But yeah, we can now fly and fire to our heart's content. But yeah, this boss fight, there are 2 Chinese dragons, and they are assholes. You have to actually aim and fire at them, and they, if they get close to your face, will fire back at you and it will hurt. Be careful of that. Their movement is rather erratic, which sucks ass. And, yeah. It makes aiming at them a pain in the dick. I think in the original, these pieces of fire actually home in. But they don't in the, you know, the remaster. So unfortunately, precise aiming is required here. Luckily, I've played enough shitty shooter games in order to get precise, you know, future aiming done well enough. And by future aiming, I mean predicting the shot you have to take. You know, shooting ahead of them. Now the problem is that if you take too long around here, they do regenerate health. So you gotta keep shooting at them in order to stop them from regenerating. If you don't keep shooting at them, they will regenerate health, and it'll take longer. It's annoying like that. And they are annoying as well. But yeah, you just keep at it until they're dead. They do give you some healing items though, considering they do give you some fodder to get in case you are low on health, because, yeah, these guys are assholes. And, yeah, the best thing I can tell you right now is, if they're going for these caves, just wait for them. I got lucky with the life, by the way. You won't always be lucky getting a random life in this one. But yeah, unfortunately, our Chinese dragons here are dickheads because, for one, Kingdom's a piece of shit, and for two, when they go in the caves, they're basically really hard to actually get, so the best choice you have is to go for the exit area and then keep shooting there until they come out and get hit, if you're lucky. And that's the mini-boss. It's the hardest one in the game, and it'll take you a bit to take care of them. But if you keep at it, this isn't going to be that bad for you. It is harder than the rest of the bosses, except for maybe the actual final boss, the Sorceress, who, spoiler alert, she's the final boss of the game. Are you that surprised? But yeah, take out the Chinese dragons and you win. You beat the hardest mini-boss of the game, and your reward is... What the fuck do you think the rewards are going to be? At this point, what do you actually think it's actually going to be? You guessed it, an egg.
I fished it out of the molten lava.
Yeah, the eggs can also withstand lava, which makes sense because they're dragon eggs, but withstanding an explosion and then smacking it into metal like that, I don't think so. Anyway, grab the gems and then get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that was the hardest parts of the game taken care of in this part. That was the hardest mini-boss and the hardest mini-game, the Yeti boxing fight. We did both. Now, I got really lucky with the Yeti one. This one was normal, you know. I wasn't perfect at it. They did keep regenerating their health. And I did get a few hits in with myself. So, unfortunately, I almost did die at one point until I got a life out of it. But yeah. Ultimately, very, you know, normal fight there. Pretty good, honestly, with, you know, how it usually goes for people. And that's it. Now it's time for the gem here. Grabbing this in order to break a box. Getting some gems and then go into a side mission. This side mission, by the way, is... It's something you could actually break in the original, but here you can't because you have the double jump thing anymore. So, here's the way.
I think I can see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way around through these Rhinox to get to it.
Yep. Why not? I don't care if you hate me for that pun. I'm gonna make it anyway. Anyway, these guys are the most annoying in this fucking spot. Because their radius of view is pretty long. And it takes a bit to actually get away from their radius so they can keep moving. And you can actually get right behind them and take care of the fucking explosives behind them. Which, by the way, they will lock onto you perfectly if they see you. That's why this is a pain in the ass to take care of them from the back. You can't harm them any other way except the back. So unfortunately, that sucks. You can't even ricochet their bones right back at them. It doesn't work like that. It's just... it's a pain in the ass. And it gets worse with this guy right here. It's a small area here, and he can see you very well. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't flame the back of him, and I do get fucked a bit. So I take care of this guy instead. But he can see me too because of his position. So I get a bit back, and then he starts walking backwards, and I kill him. Then, you know, I take care of the gems here. I get the rocket and kill this guy, who is still looking at me, by the way, so I need the rocket to kill him. And then I take care of the monkeys over here. I mean, the ninjas. They're Rhinox, I'm sorry. And then you go across them here, take care of the Rhinox over here, and you basically get to the near exit of this spot. Now, there are two different kinds of ninjas, by the way. There's the one with the staffs, who will come up to you and try to hit you, and ones with guns, who will shoot at you at a certain radius, you know, a certain rate of fire. Take care of both of them as quickly as possible because they can be annoying. Especially the ones that can shoot at you. And there you go, that's it. So take care of all the gems to get the egg, and unfortunately, that's all we can do for this level because, much like always, we can't go and actually complete this until we get our final ally of the game, the monkey. So once we get the monkey, unfortunately, this is all we can do in Fireworks Factory. Also, here's gems I missed. They're just around here in the corner. Take care of them, and that's all you can really do for now. So let's leave. After I get this gem right here that Sparks won't fucking get! Seriously, I hate Sparks in this remaster. They've made him so much worse, and I hate Sparks right now. I should not be hating this little guy, but I do. I really do when he doesn't get the fucking gems when he's supposed to! Anyway, now it's time for the boss, which, by the way, Greta is not underwater with us. In fact, we don't get greeted, because in order to get out of here and over to the rocket, we have to go to the rocket. This is dumb, and until something this actually happens. Go to the rocket, and then talk to Greta, whatever you want to know what's going on, in case you actually did the thing or not. And then go over to your boss.
The rocket is ready for launch, Spyro. Hop aboard whenever you want.
So Greta said this is the Professor's rocket, and we haven't heard of the Professor since Spyro 2. Anyway, here we go to Midnight Mountain, which, by the way, it's now time for the final boss before our actual final boss, the Sorceress. And this boss is Scorch. Scorch is easy. First, we get a cutscene.
That's it! I've had enough! I'm going to create a monster to end all monsters! And I'm going to send it out to destroy all the dragons, even the little hatchlings. Yes, yes! It will smash them and crush them and grind them and tear them. Oh, yes! Smear them and smush them and crack them and crease them!
Let me out of here, you!
But, won't that kill them?
It doesn't matter, as long as I can still collect their wings!
What? All this time you've only wanted them for their wings?
Of course, you ignorant girl. I need them for a spell so I can live forever.
Wait a second. A spell?
What did you think I was going to do with all those dragons? Open a zoo?
Ooh, if I had my blaster, you'd be singing a different tune. You know what I mean?
You said just keeping them in our world was enough. You never said you had to kill them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them from wriggling so much.
You're terrible. I can't believe I ever listened to you.
Stupid, insolent brat. I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Oh, this is gonna get real ugly.
Ah.
Yeah, this one wasn't very compliant, but unfortunately he is now Scorch, and he's kind of a joke. But hey, Bentley's here.
This might be our last stand, Spyro. The sorceress plans to use this monster to destroy every iota of her opposition, beginning with the two of us. Alas, there is no time for ruminating. A battle awaits us. I will endeavor to assist you by means of a steady provision of combustible projectiles.
Yep. He will keep throwing shit at us, and we can use it to attack this guy. And that's it. Basically, he'll have a force field, and then he'll stop having a force field, and we can take care of him afterwards. So yeah, the whole point of this is to essentially get ammo, use it to shoot at him, and that's it. Different kinds of ammo. You can have a green ammo, which will home in, and there's red ammo, which is like a machine gun, which has always 50 ammo. The more you get of one type, the more you can increase the ammo. However, if you get a different type, the ammo is gone and it just gets replaced. You can have 200 machine gun ammo and 10 rockets. And that's it. That's all the ammo of this. There's nothing else to this. The enemies that Scorch will keep popping out, by the way, are the, yeah, just various enemies like the crabs, TNT guys, everything. I mean, you already know how to deal with these enemies, so there shouldn't be much of a problem. You can kill them much easier with the machine gun ammo, so... The best ammo here is actually machine gun ammo. Both do the exact same amount of damage to this guy. I'm not kidding. Whether it be rockets or the machine gun, they do the same amount of shit, so... Yeah. This fight is super easy with the machine gun. Just spray and pray. And that's it. That's Scorch. He is super easy. And yeah, the first boss fight is harder than this one. Okay, so now we got James, who can breathe fire. Nice. Anyway, now it's time to leave, in which we now go to our final homeworld, and one that I like the most. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Midnight Mountain. When it comes to Spyro 3, I love Midnight Mountain the most. It is the best homeworld of the game in my opinion. It is the most unique, the most interesting, and honestly, the most fun to go around in. As well as having a lot of good levels. However, we get a cutscene first. And this cutscene will bring out an ally that we've lost previously, that now we can use again, because we now get a second ally with us. It's very obvious who these two are.
Hi, Bianca. Did you bring any more food? I'm starving.
There's no time for that, Hunter. We have to stop the sorceress. She's gonna kill all the dragon hatchlings.
Wait a minute. Why should I trust you? This could be another trap.
You're in a cage, you furry numbskull. How can I trap you? By letting you out.
I don't know. You sorceress types can be sneaky.
I never never thought we were going to hurt the dragons. Come on, we don't have time for this.
And there you go. Not only is Hunter now free and back in the levels he's supposed to be, but we now have Bianca on our side, who, as soon as we go out this front door here, is going to give us our last talk before we begin the rest of these levels. So let's see what she has to say.
Spyro, I know you don't trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay?
So yeah, she'll help us get to the final boss, which we'll deal with that much later. But next time, we'll begin Midnight Mountain, in which we go through all these other levels and save our final ally of the game, the monkey, whose name is Agent 9. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.